Hi, my name is Caitlin and I'm 25 years old. When I was 18, I sustained a spinal cord injury, and this happened in the middle of my senior year of high school. So as you can imagine, it was probably pretty devastating considering I was an athlete in school. I was involved in track, cross country, cheerleading, tennis, volleyball. I loved the active lifestyle. But when this happened to me, I really had no idea what it meant to be paralyzed and that people even lived normal lives in wheelchairs. So it was really eye-opening for me, and I learned a lot. So obviously, this put me and my life in a whole new perspective, whether I wanted it to or not. I had literally no choice because this injury is an irreversible one. Obviously they're working on cures for spinal cord injuries, and hopefully that's in the near future, but until then, I want to be able to live my life to the fullest, whether I'm walking or rolling, and obviously I'm rolling now. And so, thankfully, because I was so young when I got hurt, I had the mindset that I have a whole life ahead of me, and I don't want to just sit around or lay around and be depressed because I can't walk. So I decided I was gonna be thankful and grateful for every day that I have now, because this injury really, for me, put life back in the perspective that we can lose things so easily. Something can be taken away in an instant without any notice. Like when this happened, I had no warning. Honestly, I didn't even know this was a possibility. And so it's just crazy just how life can flip upside down in an instant. And my old life of me walking and running, I want it back so bad, but the reality is I can't get it back unless, of course, I have a miracle one day. But we can't just live in a place of almost fantasy. We gotta kind of understand what our reality is and accept it. And so I really believe that you can't even move forward until you accept the hard things in life, like me accepting that I'm physically not gonna walk again was not easy. Some days I feel like I still haven't even maybe fully accepted it, but I'm learning even now that I still have to accept it because this is my reality and I can't change it as much as I would like to. But I can say that when you choose to be thankful for what you have, you do find happiness, because I guess being thankful is just the key to that, because once you're thankful for what you have, your appreciation for life and the little things grows tremendously. I'm so thankful that I still have use of my arms and my hands, that I can feed myself, I can dress myself, I can get ready, I can do my hair however I want, and I don't have to depend on anyone. And so independence is one of the things I cherish the most now, just because that's something that could have been taken away from me, and maybe the world views or thinks is taken away from me just because I sit in a wheelchair all the time. But it really isn't. I'm able to drive on my own. I can live whatever life I want. I'm currently nannying for a couple kids, and it's really cool just because I take them in the car with me. I pick them up from school. I take them to their soccer practice, their games. I help them with their homework. I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for them after school. And it's just awesome because I get to show the world now that I can still be me, and this wheelchair does not define me. It isn't going to take my life away from me. It's not going to take my happiness. It's not going to rob me from anything that I really want in life. And I don't know, I desire to be married one day and have my own family, and I've had relationships, long-term relationships, and it's cool to know that even for me, I've done things I was scared to do, or maybe didn't think I could do. And I don't know, it just, for me, this injury has literally turned my life into a whole new adventure, and that's how I view it, that every day is an adventure, and now I get to try things in a whole new way, like going down a water slide, for example, now I just get to do the extra fun way and be put on someone's back and carried up the steps, and then I go down, and then it feels exhilarating because I didn't let not being able to physically walk up the stairs stop me from having fun. And so, yeah, it just, if I would say it's changed my perspective, that's how. It's made me appreciate the little things. It's helped me learn to get out of my comfort zone and to go do and try things, because I feel like I try more now than I ever have. And so I'm really thankful for this lesson, because this lesson, I feel like I've learned, it really is priceless. And now my life is definitely enriched for as long as I'm gonna live here on this earth. And I just feel like that's one of the best things, because we live in a world that just is so easily sad or depressed or just feels limited, even if they don't have a physical limitation, which to me is kind of crazy now that I have a physical limitation, to see people that don't limit themselves, because I'm like, man, like, do you even have any clue of how much you can do? But it's all here, it's all up in the mind. And so once you can figure out how to change your mindset and think positively, the possibilities really are endless. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you guys got something out of this. Always reach out to me on social media if you want. I have no problem answering questions and getting to know any of you. So yeah, all right, bye.